My name is Alvin David Barrows. I worked for Anna for 21 years.
When I first met David, I had no idea he'd be a owner of a home. He is extremely outgoing. He is extremely helpful with all the people he meets in his job. He pushes carts. He directs traffic into parking spots.
David and I have worked together for at least 20 years here at Hannaford's. I love working with David. He's got a good heart, he's got a good soul, and he's a really hard worker.
He's very fun-loving, very generous. David's a very genuine, happy person.
It's been so inspiring to work for David because David, when he meets you, he is so authentic and he wants to know who you are and what you do, and he really listens and he inspires people.
David has been on quite a long journey. He tells me the story of how he, at points in his life, he was homeless.
Why I want to buy this house is I was homeless, and then I was like, we was sleeping in a car, sleeping upstairs in my job.
When we learned David was homeless, we, offered him the building stay. We had some other people help him out here. Probably one of the worst scenarios I've ever seen in my life. Just down and out, but David never lost focus.
And then the Lord gave me a second chance to come to this program.
I'm John McHugh. I'm the Executive Director at the Arc of Ulster-Greene. Well, at the Arc of Ulster-Greene, we are committed to supporting our self-advocates. We do the simple thing of asking somebody what their dreams are. You would think it's obvious, but sometimes that question gets lost. What do you want in your life? What are your dreams?
Well, first when I met David, he talks about, one day I want to own my own house, and he never gave up on it. He keeps going, kept going and going.
Why I want to buy this house is I was homeless, and then I said to myself, I want my dream. I was working so hard for 21 years, and then my mom said, come to this country, we don't have nothing to show for it, so I listened to my mom, and I just take a chance. I want my mom and dad to live with me, but my mom got cancer, and my father in the nursing home. If they can't live with me, just to come see the house, just come see where our son comes,
I met David, it's been over 5 years ago when he came in to Ulster Savings wanting to buy a house. For David, the process did take, it was a full 6 years. There were time periods where we weren't sure if the process was going to work. Everybody in this bank knows David, and all they wanted was for David to buy this house. So we were ready. I'm going to get emotional. We wanted him to buy a house. So, anyway.
Here's a man who had a dream of owning a home 10 years ago, and it's now that he's finally realized that dream. And during that period of time, he's gone through a lot of trials and tribulations, and I think seeing him work through those and not give up on his dream is inspiring.
Life is not easy if you want to make it in this world. You have to believe in yourself. The Ark been there for me when I was up and down. The Ark is wonderful. I'm so glad for angels in the Ark. Angels in the Ark can help us, the people with disability.
I have so much admiration for Arc. The amount of attention that David had was just almost mind-boggling, that I can't even imagine that kind of devotion or support for all clients, but I know it's got to be there. It's an amazing organization.
I have a feeling that David's future lends to him being a lot more independent and much more self-confident, and I think hopefully he'll require less and less services and people at Arc will always be available to be his friend, more so than a service provider.
If it were Arc, I know I would never be having this house. Because it takes a long, long time just to have a lot of hope and dreams for people with disability. Thanks for the Arc.